What is up, people? Happy Sunday. Sunday, I'm starting to see now, because after last Sunday's experience of trying to call businesses and treat it as every other day, people just want their Sundays off. Maybe if it's another industry I'm calling, they might be open to outreach on Sundays, but at the moment it doesn't seem likely. So I'm now using Sundays as a time to speak to you guys, cook some family dinner. So got a roast planned for today. I'll go over the calls, hit the gym, go to open mat. Weather's great. Coffee in me, Monster in me. We are good to go. Slept very well. Took a nap yesterday because had to, really. Was playing poker, stayed up quite late, and body just was shattered yesterday. So I didn't even get calls in yesterday, but I still need to go over fully. I've got all the figures down, it's just what it means going forward. Now I need to throw the strategy in for the next week of calls so we can constantly progress. College just coming around the corner. You can sense we're moving back into normal life and the holidays are coming to a close. I'm gonna try and book a competition for next month. The ear has been blowing up the last week or two, so I've taken the back foot on the training, and even when I go in it's mainly just drilling, so I don't aggravate it too much, which I've been doing a terrible job at lately. I need to start getting a bit more responsible with that. I need to get a haircut as well. The beard's gone to shit. But yeah, so far good week of work. Progress, obviously, not printing feckin' thousands by the day yet, but progress has been reached. If I look back on the weeks, I'm definitely getting better, definitely getting more clinical, facing more skilled problems, like, facing higher level problems almost. All the basics I'm getting good at. It's just the next step. So, and soon it'll be monetary. I feel myself progressing towards it. It's just right now. It's just we're just in it at the moment. So it's just about sticking to it. I'm still navigating the content for what I want to be putting out. The YouTube's kind of easy, I just get to speak to you guys, update you. It's raw, it's unedited, it's not that flashy. In the future, I definitely love to have some videos that are almost cinematic, This is arguably more valuable because, it's easy to, once you have the budgets and once you have, it's easy to say that's how it started. I forgot to get bagel slims. Shit. Anyways, today, I'm up 2.5 kilos, which is not a fat or muscle, obviously. Jeez, if it was muscle, imagine gaining 2.5 kilos of muscle in just 2 days. Once I was playing poker with the lads, we ate a lot of food. Once I was playing poker with the lads, there was a lot of food being eaten, and I took liberty on eating a lot of it. I just don't restrict myself. The way I see it, like, I'll just eat whatever I want to eat that night and then, deal with it later. And I will. And I am. Seriously though, is there anything better than Irish weather? Irish sunny weather? Very few things. All that said, people, I'll see you guys at the house. And now we wait. Now we are just gone to analysing this week's calls, just going back over, having a look, going back over some of the sales calls so I can just review and do better next week. Just going through, give myself some feedback. Gonna write them up on the board there. I think it's important to give yourself feedback though, because you improve week by week. That's one thing I've definitely learned this summer, is not only doing the thing, but going back over on a day like today where calling is not pointless. Probably get it, maybe, but there's a lot of people I call and they're like, what the fuck, and they almost don't want to do business with you then. You can't really ring them back because you disturb them and they're you're already setting yourself up on the bad foot. So Sundays I'm going to take as an opportunity to just review and refine the calling strategy going forward. So yeah, just going to go through it and I'll update you guys when things change. After reviewing my last weeks of calls, these are the stats. So this measures for answer rate, decision maker, the interest, booking, meaning did I get them onto a sales call, how much of them actually attended that sales call, and how much of them I closed. Overall quite positive. Obviously the close rate has stayed the same, and that's still down to me just not qualifying enough and not communicating the value enough, and maybe not being direct enough over the phone. Price, catering, value, average, sale, value. Those are probably my 3 biggest leaks. Goes to show that even if you could get better percentages, if you bottle it on the sales call, you'll still end up with the same result. So it's about hammering in more volume, learning more, and hoping the stats go up next week. Pre-workout for today, folks, is rice cakes and whey drip, cinnamon and vanilla. Banging. Progressing nicely, people. Might just sack the gym. There's nothing really we're working out besides legs, which I'll probably do tomorrow. So might just do sparring and give myself more time to do a small bit of lead generation or something. Is what an absolute melt would say. We go gym. Since when do we listen to that guy? The bitch voice in our head. We'll have to keep a choppy session though. Time is not with us. If open mat's even on. I hope it's on. But leg day, baby. Right. See you guys at the gym. Right, folks. Just arrived to the gym. Leg day is calling. We are out of open mat. And we did a bit of legs. Kind of did half and half of both, I guess you could say. Very successful open mat. Ear is absolutely fine, which was the only goal. Leg day got Bulgarians and barbell squats. Done. So I'll finish the rest of it tomorrow. PR'd in Bulgarians and yeah, I kind of staying the same in squats. I hadn't hit legs in a while, to be fair. Open mat in, bit of gym in. Good Sunday. So I'm gonna go home now. The beef is ready, so I'll come home and get that all prepped up for dinner. And a little bit of sun kiss. Sun kiss, skin so hot. I think that's it. But excited now to try this. Did my own little version. They asked me to put in parsley and coriander, and I just put in bay leaves and cinnamon sticks. Excited. Not that hungry though, which is good because the goal is not to eat that much today. Need to get clear on what content I need to start posting from now on. This is, just me documenting the process, but in terms of just me my short form, I need to get clear on what short form I'm doing, because right now I'm shit posting, which I'd rather be doing than not posting, because it's getting me engagement, it's getting me likes, it's getting me seen. It's not distinguishing me much because everyone is just me blending in with the crowd, and it's, I'm getting more skilled with posting because I'm posting more, but I need to start distinguishing myself more and get more unique content out, which is the plan. So evented stuff up as well. So that's all that's left for the evening, really. I'll catch up with you guys when I get home. Right, people, just recording an outro there to end the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Kept it simple, to be honest. Wasn't going to add too much unnecessary stuff into it. Just a wind down to reset for the week, and just showing you guys the reality of how I'm currently operating and get myself prepared for the week of work ahead. So let's see how we get on this week, and I'll update you guys in the next one.